What are you not doing? A lot of times in life, we're always thinking about what do we want? What's the next thing we want to do? Think about it. From the time we're children, we are conditioned, we are asked every day, what do you want to be when you grow up? What are your goals? What are your dreams? Even in school, they ask you, what's your goal for this year? What do you want to work on? And that's good. That's proactive. It's progressive. It's moving forward. I love moving forward. But sometimes it can help to think counter to how everybody's thinking. Instead of thinking of what am I going to do next or how am I going to grow, you can also think about what am I not going to do? Sometimes removing something from the list is just as powerful, if not more powerful. Sometimes clarity comes from just removing things. You want to simplify. Sometimes we have too much on our plate. We're too overwhelmed. We're too stimulated. We don't even know where to start. And so a lot of times in life, people get stuck and they're like, oh, I don't know what I want to do because there's like 10,000 different ideas in their head. So they have no clue which direction to go in. And other times people have no clue what direction to go in. So they just stand there and they stay still. But that doesn't help us. So if you don't know which direction to go in and you don't know what you want to do, start thinking about what you don't want to do. And the more you think about what you don't want to do, that brings clarity. It takes things off the table. And now you create space. And from that place of space, you can now be open to receive new ideas of what you may want to do. And things might pique your interest. So try another strategy. Just try removing things. And I'll give you a perfect example of this. I'm now in season 2 of my podcast, and I knew I wanted to make some changes for this season. But at first, I couldn't quite figure out how I wanted to change the podcast. So I started thinking about the things that I did not want to do going into season 2, things that either bothered me or just I felt I could do better. And so a very small one is my off the cuff episode. I don't want to promote them on social media anymore. I kind of like the idea of just stumbling upon this information. They're short, they're little tidbits. If you hear it, great. If you don't, oh well. I don't necessarily think everything needs to be promoted and everything needs to be marketed. Sometimes it's just nice to find a little goodie, right? It's just like, you know what I want it to be like? I want it to be like that feeling when you go in your car, or no, when you put on your jacket, you put your hand in the pocket and you just find $1 or $2 or candy or something else that's exciting. I just want it to be something that you kind of run into. That's also why I don't have my intro play on these off the cuff episodes. It's an intentional choice. It's almost like I just want you to run into the episode. And maybe it'll cause you to think or be inspired or motivated. That's the goal. Anyways, I'm going off topic. Remove something from the plate. Think what you don't want to do. Until next time, continue to serve yourself, your loved ones, and your communities from a full cup.